Klutz is going to describe basic position to Wendy, and I want you to record what she says, and then I will get basic position with her Klutz before we start the. I just wanted a dog in the video.
Oh, okay. So, basic position, my toes, her toes. Now, my dog doesn't know what Foos is, so I'm actually with my beginner dog not even going to ask my dog what Foos. I'm going to ask this is my doggie over here today. Wendy is my dog. I'm going to ask her to sit. She knows how to sit. I've got that proved. Now I'm going to go over and I'm going to stand. Do you see how my toes, my doggie's toes and my toes are the same? That is Foos position. This is not Foos. This is not Foos, and this is not Foos. This is Foos. Can we turn a little bit? The other important thing is, my dog should not make me their rest place. They don't want to lean on me, right?
Can you fit this, Liana? Your dog, the dog's in too.
Okay. So I don't want my dog leaning on me. So in the beginning, when I'm foosing, I don't want my dog crowding me too much because actually it's much harder for the dog to foos if they're away from you as opposed to leaning on you. So they're going to be out here. Okay, so good dog.
And we're just practicing basic position.
Foos is hard because it's stationary and it's moving, and the dog doesn't understand that. So in the beginning, I don't do a lot of going forward until I understand what Foos is. So I start with little turns. Okay, so I'm not even going to go forward. I'm going to say Foos to my dog, I'm going to make a quarter turn. Foos. I'm looking. Are my dog's toes with me? Yes, good. Another quarter turn. Good. Praising my dog. She's doing really, really good. Now here's the hard part. Not only do you have to go right, quarter turns, my dog also has to learn to move their butt in, right? So they have to learn to go left, which is much harder for my dog. Watch how my human dog has trouble with this. Foos. See? She had to learn how to pop her little self back in.
You're getting the dog too, Liana, right?
Right?
Liana?
Quarter turn.
Yes! Dog in too? Because we want both the dogs going too.
Right? Okay, so quarter turns, right? And my dog quarter turn back again. Foos. Not so easy. Okay, so to help my dog learn Foos and add a fun game to this, so we're just not going in little quarter circles, we're going to learn around. So I want my dog to learn both directions.
So this dog doesn't go.
So she's going to go around. Good. Learn her to go in a circle. And then I can bring her right back into Foos. Oh, good Foos. And I can reward you. You just did that without realizing that's where her game was. Now, can she go the other way? There's one way you can go out. Foos. Bring her in. Oh, what a good Foos. Can you go the other way? Go around. Sharing with my food. Foos. Super! Right? So those are some really easy things to start with your young puppy. Quarter turns. You can work on later half turns. But can they go in both directions? Be patient, right? Watch your feet. And as I say, when you start, they don't know what Foos is. They know what sit is. Sit. Go into that position, show them, this is Foos.
So if you look at this dog here, that she's, so when the two dogs report in together, the handler that's doing the field work first is not allowed to retake basic position once at that starting point. So your dog, if that other handler takes a long time to get over to the long down and set up, you might be 2 minutes with your dog in basic position. So if your dog doesn't know how to keep basic position for 2 minutes, right, you're in trouble. So so an exercise I do to teach this is I don't want to use any force with the dog, but see, so I'm paying her, just look like this, right? Right.
Now I can be spotter for her. Well, she first.
You should have a spotter. It's really play beneficial or do stuff in front of an ear, okay? So you have your food ready, so we're going to practice what Lisa just showed. So sit, push, come on. I should let you quit for me because I can't see when.
I'll tell you
Where
when
I
you're
am,
fine.
okay? And see where I'm feeding?
Okay, now go the other way.
Sit. Push. So you see this way, she's got a hard time, huh?
Yeah, there's always one way that's harder than the other.
So
that's why you got to remember.
I always have my
directions.
food ready. So I have ham and chicken. Sit. Push. That's right.
I've discovered my dogs could only go one way very well.
So let's see. So we'll heel. What do you say, around?
Yep.
Just
go around.
Round.
Outside first.
Yay!
Now the other way to the inside is harder. Now
Around.
go inside.
Yes.
All the way around.
No, you got to go all the way around. Yes.
Yeah, that's
do
it. When you're healing and they start to go down, this round exercise kind of energizes them again. It kind of gives them another, this is fun. It's another game.
And so she's pretty good.
She's doing good.
So now we'll try one last thing while we have it, and we'll try this thing. So I want my dogs on the blind search to always take line number 1 on the right, so they don't do a loop. So whichever way you teach the go around, that's the way your dog's going to search blinds. And it's impossible to fix it once it's taught.
I changed it. It wasn't
Well,
easy.
it's really
It was
hard.
really hard to
It's
change.
way easier to teach it at the beginning. So can you click for me? Okay, so she's never tried this. Around. Yay! Okay. Around.
Otherwise she might.
Okay. First, come on. One last time. Around. Come on. Around. Okay. So now I'm going to show you guys one last thing with two left toys. So Schutzen is all about. Schutzen is all about the switching of drives. If a dog cannot switch a drive, it's trouble in Schutzen, right? So toy drive is much higher than food drive. Excited on the toy. Yeah. Sit. So when she's perfect, I'd like you to click for me. So this is how we start with toy. Okay? Yep. Face.
How many steps is your dog?
Just one.
2 or 3?
However many I can get.
First of all, she's not in first, and neither are you.
Face.
I put her in sit, and then you step in.
I know. Sit. Face. When I need that ball now. So get her into excited. Okay, I'm gonna just interfere. So you can't teach two things at once. So I'm not working on position. I'm not working on anything. What I'm working on is getting 1 second of focus with her moving so I can send her to a toy. So I can see, because she's not in position, I wasn't in position, that I need to do work on position. I need to teach that separately. When you train, only work on one thing. Pick one thing. And if it's, you'll see problems where you'll have to start on two things. So the reason is, like, by the time I fix my position, she's lost all time for this toy. So therefore I kept her excited again. Yeah. So I wanted to focus, because I guess that's what we're working on, and get her to look at me, and then she's going to be clicked for the toy. Face! Okay? Yay! Freya did it! Freya!
I love this trophy.
Yeah.
It's mine.
I'm just going to let her do that because it kind of releases her. Freya! Everyone can work on. Yes. Is switching the drive. Okay. So you want something. Ah. Fell off here. Okay. Okay. So you sit. Mark. Face. Mark. Face. This time click. Mark. Click. So every time I sit, you see she goes to one drive and mark, and we need to be able to teach the dogs mark so we can point